HCAM News is supported by our viewers and by Hopkinton Drug, located in this historic New England town since 1954. They are a multifaceted store dedicated to providing clients with an array of healthcare options.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy. On today's edition of HCAM News, we'll talk with members of the South Asian Circle of Hopkinton organization. We have scenes from the latest concerts on the Common and much more. But first, sit back, relax, and watch as the Select Board welcomes in the new Fire Chief and says goodbye to Fire Chief Stephen Slaman.
Request a motion to accept the Human Resources Director's screening report and appoint William R. Miller to the position of Fire Chief for the town of Hopkinton, subject to successful contract negotiations, and to authorize the town manager and the town legal team to commence negotiations.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye. Congratulations.
Any opposed?
Thank you.
So,
one of the things that happened when we promoted the Chief Slaman to chief last time, the fire service is very big in pomp and circumstance. One of the biggest things that I kick myself in the bottom is that I did not afford him the chance to get pinned. It's one of my deepest regrets, although it's one of my greatest accomplishments promoting him to chief.
Yeah.
One of my deepest regrets was not taking part in a pinning ceremony. So Chief Miller, if you have somebody here that may or may not want to pin you, I think that's a giant thing, and I would love for you to do that on camera.
you have my full support on that. I am 100% behind it.
I wasn't sure what you were going to do, but I grabbed one of these just in case. Slow
Yeah,
down.
the camera's right there.
Camera's right here.
Camera's right over there, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, get out of the way, Bill.
It's official.
Congratulations.
So this is the last time we're going to see Chief Slaman in his role as fire chief with the town of Hopkinton. Chief, it's been an honor to have you work with us. It was an honor for me to be part of the selection to help get you there. We'll miss you tremendously as a fire chief. You know how I feel about you personally and professionally. This is a very bittersweet moment for me. It harkens me back to when we were going through the process, and it brings back very vibrant memories of Tommy McIntyre and all the work that he did to get you front and center. So for me as a selectman, thank you very much. It's truly been an honor. As much as I razz you that you worked 25 years in your position to get to where you were, I worked 3 weeks and I'm your boss. So you really brought that position to the forefront and took that ball and ran with it, and I couldn't be more proud to call you a friend and as a fire chief. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Chief, I got to meet you when I was on the planning board, and then following that up on the select board. Well, it was Board of Selectmen at the time, and we changed it. And then on my first day as chair, you threw me the biggest curveball I could ever expect, that you were going to retire. It's been an honor, and I've gained a tremendous amount of respect for all you do and what you've done for this community, and I'm really sad to see you go. But I know that I feel good that you've in everything you do, you've planned for this and have the replacement ready. So thank you.
Appreciate that.
So I really appreciate seeing you at so many meetings, the planning board, the growth study committee. You came to everything, and it was really valuable to the board members to get your feedback and to make sure that everything's being designed with safety standards in mind. And you've got big shoes to fill. Enjoy your retirement, though.
Tom Nappy here, and we are joined by members of the South Asian Circle of Hopkinton. We have Ruta and Vanya here. Ladies, how are you?
Good. How are you? Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing well. Very hot day out there today. So before we get into talking about a couple of the events that you have coming up, why don't you tell us, what is the South Asian Circle of Hopkinton for those that don't know?
Sure. So such our South Asian Circle of Hopkinton, we are a community-based nonprofit. We were founded in September of 2018. And our mission really was to bring together, the collective strength and celebrate the culture, and also share the vibrant spirit of all our South Asian diaspora here in town. Our mission mainly is to connect the South Asian community of Hopkinton with the town's larger community. We like to celebrate our diverse culture of all the regions of South Asia. But at the same time, we want to be advocating civic engagement and improving Hopkinton's circle of support. In a nutshell, we are here for everybody in town, and our events are free for everybody to participate and learn and enjoy and celebrate with all of us. So
it's terrific. And Ruta, what are some of the things that you do with the South Asian Circle of Hopkinton?
So we have, like I said, the mission is to really connect our community, the South Asian community, with the larger, community of the town, and vice versa, right? So we do this through 4 pillars that we have. We have, as we formed our organization, we wanted to have 4 distinct areas. One was to celebrate our culture. We have rich culture here in the South Asian community. So all the regions of South Asia, and even we learn, about other regions in South Asia as we celebrate, and wanted to, spread this diversity and inclusivity in the town. So we wanted to celebrate our culture. The second thing was community outreach. We wanted to find avenues to spread the existence of the members of the South Asian community to volunteer, be able to give them a chance to volunteer their efforts in the areas of education, whether it's social planning, arts or science, and any other areas, that will be benefiting the residents of the community in Hopkinton, and all ages of group, small or big, are welcome to participate in that. And also another very important aspect, the third pillar, is the civic engagement that we have. We wanted to advocate active community involvement. We wanted the community to come together to see what topics are hot in town, what is going on, how can we be useful, and be engaged by partnering with other local organizations in town, and spread awareness about Hopkinton's history and happenings. Be aware of the happenings in town. And last but not the least, we wanted to form this circle of support. We wanted to support other organizations and get support from other organizations, and provide this continuous circle of support to one another in town. So we want just basically to make Hopkinton even a greater town to live in. So
that's terrific. And I think one of the great things about Hopkinton is how much diversity there is in town.
Exactly.
So you have this very virtual 5K event coming up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So the Such team this year has embarked on organizing and fundraising a virtual 5K event here in town. And this is scheduled to be in the week of September 18th through 26th. So throughout that week, it's a virtual walk, run 5K. You can do it on your treadmill, take your dog on a walk, have a family member come with you, enjoy, before the cold weather sets in, gives the time for all of of your family to walk together. And at the same time, we are basically, you'll be doing a great deed, because this all 100% of these profits are going towards supporting another budding organization in town, which is the Hopkinton Emergency Fund. Now, just a little bit, when we learned about this organization, this was actually set up with the noble intent of providing emergency financial and personal support to community members. We just jumped at this because it is so close, especially in times like these, in whatever reach we can to help our community members with this effort. So, the Such team wishes to make this fun 5K community effort, and support Hopkinton Emergency Fund with whatever we can. So I really encourage everybody to participate in this. The details are found on the website, which HCAM is really thankful. I'm thankful for you guys to share that. Giving back is the main intent, but also, as a social aspect, every weekend we have organized like a social meetup. We meet at Hopkins parking lot, and we do like a short walk and run. We warm up and cool down and make friends with the community. So leading to the 5K, we have organized this weekly meetup for members in the community. If you want to, get your steps in early for the weekend, or just make new friends who have the same, goal of meeting fitness goals. So I hope, we get more participants, and people understand Hopkinton Emergency Fund, and get a T-shirt at the end of this event as a memorabilia for this wonderful 5K. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's a terrific event for a great cause. How can someone sign up for this virtual 5K? South Asian Circle of Hopkinton.org is the website to go to, and it has all the information there about the 5K, about Hopkinton Emergency Fund, and all that you need to sign up is all there on the website. So I encourage everybody to go there. It takes a click now to sign, and it is virtual, so we're not going to force anybody to meet anywhere if they don't need to. That's terrific. And another event that you have coming up in the near future is on September 12th, you have Chai on the Common at the Hopkinton Farmers Market. I hope I said that right. Can you tell us about that event?
Yes, so I am very, very excited about that event. So we've Such has organized the Chai event for over 4 years now. Last year, as you all know, it was not possible. This year, the farmers market is in full swing, and they have been nice to give us a tent for the Chai event. So the Chai event on 12th this year is extra special, because we are going to be partnering with the Diversity Club in the high school. And I have Ivania Mathur here, who can speak about the Diversity Club. So in a nutshell, the event is we sell chai, which is a beverage made with spices, milk, and sugar. And it's delicious. It's a hot beverage. But along with the hot beverage this year, we are going to be selling a cold beverage, which is a mango drink, mango yogurt based drink. It's called mango lassi. And some savory items like samosa and our signature cardamom spice cookies. And we're doing this for the community at the farmers market on September 12th, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And all the proceeds from this event will be going towards helping out the Hopkinton Diversity, the club, so high school diversity club, to set up their funds. So I'll let Ivania give us a little bit more information about the diversity club. She can.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so honored to have Such be a part of this and help us out with this initiative. And when we were talking to Ruta and Smitha, who unfortunately couldn't be here, Sai Gunampati, who is the co-chair of the Diversity Club, and I, we were really excited that we could kind of blend these two aspects together of fundraising and also doing it in a very diverse way, and also combining what Such does so well of spreading, like Rutha said, the culture and the diversity of the South Asian community. And so the Diversity Club is such a powerful part of the Hopkinton High School. I think it is a place that all students from around the world, all BIPOC students, can come and share their culture, share their diversity, and also create initiatives in our school system to help forward the idea of diversity in Hopkinton, which is an ever-changing, diaspora of people. So I think it's so amazing that we were able to partner with Such to do this, and it'll greatly help us for this upcoming school year, where we'll be able to do many more school events and, fundraising for posters and, items around the schools so that we can continue to share our message of diversity and inclusion. So we were super excited when we could fundraise this way and do it in such a diverse way where we can show the South Asian culture and also raise amazing funds, and just get to know everyone in the community through the farmers market, which is always amazing in Hopkinton every year.
I know the Diversity Club always hosts a lot of fun events that we cover many of here on HCAM. If somebody wanted to get involved with the Hopkinton High School Diversity Club, how can they do so?
Yeah, of course. So starting in the fall, when we go back to school, you can always drop into a meeting. Meeting dates have yet to be decided, but last year, I think they were every Friday, if I'm not mistaken. But you can always also contact either myself at emather@hillers.org, or you can contact our co-chair, Sai, at sgudampati@hillers.org. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right. I'm sorry. But, always just drop into a meeting, or you can email us, or even just ask around. And the Diversity Club is such an amazing place, filled with amazing people. So we are always welcoming new members.
Yeah, and I would just add, on the chai event, we'll have Vanya, Sai
Yes.
present there in the tent along with their friends, promoting the Diversity Club. So if you want to meet and greet in person, September 12th is the date to mark in your calendars for the chai event.
Yeah, we'll be there, and we'll be there in full force. The whole Diversity Club, the co-chairs, I will be there to say hi, and we are always welcoming new members. It'll be an amazing time to meet and greet, like Ruta said. Yeah, thank you.
Well, that's terrific. We're looking forward to these great events you both have coming up. Ruta and Avanya, thank you so much for joining me. We are going to take a quick time out, but a whole lot more ahead. Stay tuned. HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Welcome back to HCAM News. The Hopkinton Parks and Recreation Commission have been hosting their Concerts on the Common series throughout the summer. Here's a look at the latest. The Hopkinton Parks and Recreation Concerts on the Common series has been happening throughout the summer. Here's a look at some of the most recent performances: Grupo Fantastica and Hot Acoustics.
light is found. When tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Open arms and open eyes, yeah. When tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Too late, she's gone too far, she's lost her son. She's come undone. She didn't know what she was headed for, and when I found what she was headed for, mama, it was too late. She's come undone. She found a mountain that was far too high. Came the time she couldn't fly. It's too late, oh, it's too late. She's gone too far, she's lost her son. She's come
On Sunday, August 15th at 5 p.m., Dinchek takes the stage. In the finale of the Concerts on the Common series for the summer, Jumpin' Juba will take the stage on Sunday, August 22nd at 5 p.m. It's time to take a look at some happenings in town you should know about. The town of Hopkinton presents the COVID-19 Emergency Housing Relief Program. The support is for those who, due to loss of income or other assistance caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, are in need of help to pay rent or mortgage. All approved payments would be made directly to landlords and mortgage holders. The deadline for applying is September 1st, 2021. For more information and application forms, head over to the town website at hopkintonma.gov. Upcoming events at the Hopkinton Center for the Arts include Roald Dahl's Willy Wonka Jr. on August 20th and the 21st. For more details about upcoming events at the HCA, head over to hopartscenter.org. Our picture of the week, the Hiller wrestling team celebrated their season with a pizza party at Cornell's this past Friday. A big thank you to Jen Tedstone for sending us the photo. Upcoming town government meetings include on Thursday, August 9th at 7 p.m. The school committee will air on our HCAM Ed channel. For all the upcoming town government meetings, head over to hopkintonma.gov. Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News. Don't worry, next Thursday at 6:30 p.m., we'll be back. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and we'll talk to you again soon.